How did you first hear about trading?
Okay, so I first heard about trading when I was working at Walmart, and my manager, she had made $10,000 off of a Walmart stock, and I asked her, well, how she did that, and she told me that she just waited for it to go down, bought in low, and it pretty much went up, and that was it after that. So I'm like, okay, so it was interesting, but she never really went fully details after that. So then eventually someone mentioned to me about Robinhood. At the time I didn't know what Robinhood was. They just told me, you can pretty much invest in money, make money here and there. She showed me how much money she made, about $30. I'm like, well, that's not really nothing. I made that in 2 hours, so I wasn't really interested until that time. And then until someone eventually hit me up about Our Market Live. Now, Our Market Live was a scam pretty much. A lot of people, pretty much they call you and tell you, hey, we make money two ways. You make money off of signing folks up, and make money off of trading. So that was a pitch they pretty much gave me. So at the time, I was like, I really needed money. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me try this, I got into it. I was interested into the charts, but I was really trying to learn how to trade, but I realized a lot of people in the Our Market Live community didn't know how to trade. They were really pressuring folks, trying to sign folks up. So I realized it was really a scam. No one really knew how to trade. So at that point, I was like, if I actually learned this myself, I can, really make money into this. So that's kind of pretty much how I got into it.
Okay. What made you think that, you actually wanted to try trading?
Really, it just, financially, I wanted to just have that financial freedom of just doing whatever I want, to be able to travel anywhere I want, and to, not always have to be on a budget, especially nowadays with the economy so expensive. Always having to, just, constantly budget. Be careful what you spend. Always, every time you get paid, all your money's going to bills. So just tired of being check to check, and overall just wanted a better lifestyle for my family. So knowing that you can, make money, in a faster time frame, anywhere, anytime, and knowing that I can make my check literally in a day, that was a big brainer, for me. So hey, this might be it for me, So, and then one day, I didn't know what I was doing, but I ended up making, $5,000 one time. I got lucky because, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing, and that was really my first real taste of knowing that, hey, look, this could work if I truly, really stick to it and learn it. And then also just seeing other people successful with it really made me want to, really go harder with it and really just learn everything about it.
Okay. And with trading, what made you believe that you could have that freedom? What did you see? Other people making money? What was it?
Like I said before, it was really just when I first started, I made $5,000. That really gave me the confidence. Now I can't say after I got lucky making that $5,000, I didn't make that. Again, I realized trading was definitely hard. Definitely, I was going through a lot. So definitely, even just the psychology that goes behind trading, life struggles. So trading definitely what I thought it was when I first got into it. I thought it was, you can, get rich fast, because that's how social media make it look like. You get rich fast, have all these fancy cars, but I realized, trading really take time. But like I said, when I first made that $5,000, it really made me believe, hey, if I truly stick to this, I know I can, do this on a consistent basis and really, change my life. So that's kind of what kind of gave me the confident belief of it. So
that's kind of going back to being one of your expectations. You thought going into trading was going to be easy.
Well, that's not the reason why, but when I got into it, I kind of did thought, I remember I throw in $50 and I blew my account on the first day, and that was my last 50. That was like 50 that I need for my rent money. So me just taking a risk, trying to, pretty much gamble, and then realizing that, hey, it actually take time. You gotta actually sit here and learn it, learn risk management, learn the psychology of trading, be able to control your emotions, going back to control your risk, not, being FOMO, so I would say learning trading is not really hard. It really just, the psychology part, that was the most hardest part for me to really kind of master and get down pat,
And being patient with it.
Yeah, being patient. Especially with what I was going through in life, the struggles I was going through, the struggles also played a huge factor that played a very emotional part on my trading.
Okay. What was the biggest misconception you had with trading?
The biggest misconception is that you can get rich fast. Like I said, I seen a lot of people on social media flashing their money, and a lot of them really either probably, trading off a demo account, make it look like they're making this amount of money, and trying to sell signal service, And to be honest, a lot of people, I've joined a lot of signals, and a lot of them, they really don't know how to trade. I know a lot of people, I ain't gonna say their names, but a lot of people who really don't know what they're doing, they just be, giving out, making money off of signals. So I would say, the biggest one, just, trying to, get rich fast. And like I said, I came to a realization that this truly does take time to learn. But I can say once you do learn it, it do work. Like I probably say I've been learning trading 6 years on and off. The past 2 years, I would say this year is my year that I've been, out of 6 years, this is my year where I've been consistent the most. Now, could it have been faster? I thought my learning curve could have been faster if I didn't got scammed by iMarket Live. I got led by the wrong people first, so I had to kind of reteach myself every single thing. So I kind of pretty much how that went.
Okay. Looking back, would you make the same decision again?
Looking back, no, I would definitely do things different. Looking back, like I said, I would just kind of, take my time, really learn it. Most importantly, learn myself first, because trading is going to definitely show you who you are. So it's just knowing myself first, knowing how I operate, and building a system that works for me, because what worked for me might not work for you. So everybody, mental psychology is very different. So it really just depends on the individual person. So.
Okay, and how do you expect trading from this point to in the years running? How do you expect it to go for you?
Well, that's the thing. Trading is unexpected. I don't really try to. My main thing I try to focus on is really focus on risk management. Keep my losses small, and taking and when I do, get gains, making sure to keep my profits actually, let my target, my full take profit. But the main thing is keep my losses small, because you can control how much you lose and control your risk. Especially if you have even if you have like a 60% win rate, 50% win rate, you can still be profitable with that. So it all comes down to risk management. So the main thing is just keeping my risk, control my losses, and just being consistent, being disciplined, control my emotions. So long term, yes, I'm looking to be successful at trading. Really, I have goals that I want to eventually do with trading. But main thing just I don't really try to put. What can I say? Obviously, the goal is to try to get wealthy, but I want to be able to use trading as a stepping to be able to use for other things, like stuff like real estate. So you don't just want to rely on trading by itself. Trading is just a tool to be able to do other things. Now, can trading get you wealthy? Oh yeah, most definitely. By itself, yeah, most definitely. But it's just one thing that helped me get to my next goal. So.
Now I gotta know, when you make that first million, what are you buying yourself?
That's a good question. With my first million, probably nothing, to be honest.
Really?
I might go travel somewhere, but I'm not really interested in trying to live. $1 million not really a lot. I'm not really interested in trying to live, I guess, a lavish lifestyle. For me, it's like I said, it's really having the freedom to do what I want to do, and to be able to just enjoy my family, and be able to just do whatever, just experience life to the fullest. So I'm not really into the more materialistic stuff. I'm more into stuff that's going to help me continue to build more money and build wealth long term. Because
just really looking to buy yourself like more freedom. Yeah.
So it's easy to get rich, but it's harder to maintain, to actually build true wealth.
Right.
So that's my main thing. So.
Okay.
Well. With that being said, this is welcome to the first episode of Deep in the Charts. I hope y'all like this series. We'll be having more series like this where we go deep in depth, about my trading experience and things that I've been through, where I see in the market, and just overall just everything. So Other than that, I will see you on the next Deeper in Charts.